some of the people that we're thanking throughout is who? Pat?
Who's that?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
It's a good day.
I have mine.
People, I don't play.
And hers is on the table.
And mine will
over
be,
there.
I'm in the sky.
Hers has to be on that table.
One for my baby, I
Rick?
don't play.
You need a wine glass with some water in it?
Until I
He's got it.
Until complain con chai. It can work very good with you.
how much time do we have, Terry?
What the world needs in life. Okay, Mambo Italiano, I got it. The house I live at last. Everything. Say a little prayer. Home. How sweet it is. And that's it. Okay.
Ma'am?
Mr. Preacher.
Yes, ma'am? Okay, I'm coming.
That one. And that one's Guillermo.
Carlton,
Okay.
what's your last name? Fitz?
Welcome to our weekly Monday performance series, Soundwaves Streaming Live. I am Alan Jordan, the President and CEO of the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra. We are working here at our Soundwaves at Coligny facility to ensure the safety of our artists and production staff by disinfecting, providing PPEs, maintaining physical distancing, and encouraging good hygiene. We hope you remain safe and healthy as you enjoy these performances. At a time when our nation is challenged by a pandemic, exacerbated by growing racial tension and injustice, we at the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra wish for healing, equity, and greater universal concern and compassion for all people. Thanks to those helping out with tonight's concert, to performers Terry Herron, Kim Michael Pelote, Rick Radcliffe, and Guillermo Brazon. We are grateful for our concert sponsors, the dynamic duo of R. Vito Farsetti and Dr. Sharon Webster, for our production crew, for our friends at Custom Audio Video and Connect HHI for equipment and production assistance, and for our many contributors who are keeping the HHSO running during our pandemic. While these performances are offered free, we welcome your support by making donations through our secure online platform. Click on the donate button, which is either located to the right or the bottom, depending on your device. Make sure to share the link to this program with your friends, family, and colleagues, and consider hosting a watch party. We welcome your likes and comments, which we will respond to in real time. Now, please join me in welcoming Terry Herron and friends.
What a good day, Terry.
So happy to be here.
Well, it's a good day for singing a song.
And it's a good day for moving along.
Yes, it's a good day. How could anything be wrong?
It's a good day from morning till night. Yes, it's a good day for shining your shoes.
And it's a good day for losing the blues.
Everything to gain and nothing to lose. A good day from morning till night.
I said to the sun, good morning, sun. Rise and shine today. You know you gotta get going if you're gonna make a showing. And you got the right way.
Well, it's a good day for paying your bills, and it's a good day for curing your ills.
So take a deep breath and throw away your pills.
'Cause it's a good day from morning till night.
Good morning, sun. Good morning, sun. Rise and shine today. You know you gotta get going if you're gonna make a showing. And you got the right way.
'Cause it's a good day for curing your ills, and it's a good day for paying your bills.
So take a deep breath and throw away your pills. It's a good day from morning till night.
And it's a good day from morning till night.
Yeah,
It's a good day from morning till night. And it's a good day from morning till night. I love that song.
And it's a good day here at Sound Waves, everybody. You think we can't see
Oh,
you?
we've got an audience.
Oh, where did they come from?
But we have a huge worldwide audience.
I like it. There are people.
They're virtually here.
I see people.
What does virtually mean?
It means wonderful.
Oh, well, virtually, you are all wonderful. Thank you for being here.
You know, Terry, with everything going on, we're so happy to get out of the house and to be here. You just don't know. We feel like that little kid from Home Alone. We're so happy. But it's a funny thing that everywhere we go, there are people. And from as near as Hilton Head to as far away as I've had the privilege to connect with people in Russia by going there and singing, the one commonality is that we're all just people. People who need people. children needing other children, and yet letting our grown-up pride hide all the need inside, acting more like children than children. Lovers are very special people. They're the luckiest people in the world. One person, one very special person, feeling deep in your soul, says you are happy, now you're whole. No more hunger and thirst. First be a person who needs people. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. With just one person, one very special person, feeling deep in your soul, says you are happy, now you're whole. No more hunger and thirst. First be a person who needs people. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. In the Oh, wow. Don't you just love people?
That was amazing. That was really special. Yeah. I listened to every word. You melted me away.
I thought you looked shorter.
Well, I get to do a... What did you just say? You snuck that in on me. I think it's going to be a long night, and we just did one song. Well, two songs, but seems like forever. Anyway, I get to do a little Sinatra medley, right? Do you think I look a little bit like a young Sinatra? A younger Sinatra? Thank you, Rick. This is Rick Radcliffe, ladies and gentlemen. He's our music director. And let's do this. I have got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me, so deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I have tried so not to give in, and I said to myself, this affair is never gonna go so well. But why should I try to resist when, baby, I know so well that I've got you under my skin. I would sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of the warning voice comes in the night and it yells in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. And each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you, honey, under my skin. I've got you. I would sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of the warning voice comes in the night and it yells and it shouts in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. And each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop just before I begin. 'Cause I've got you, baby, under my skin. Oh, I love you under my skin. Yeah. Thank you, live audience, and thank you even more to virtual audience. I love you. I know you're out there. My family, 12 brothers and sisters, or something about that number, they're all listening. Their kids are listening. The whole world is listening, I think. So I think I better do another song while I got the chance. All right. Let me just move a little furniture here, Rick. Okay, I've got my stool. I needed a glass of scotch or something to do this with. This is a great, probably the greatest saloon song that Sinatra ever did. He did a bunch, but this is the one that he was known for. Johnny Mercer wrote it at P.J. Clark's in New York at 3 o'clock in the morning, talking to the bartender, Tommy Joyce, and wrote it on a napkin in about 10 minutes, and the rest is history. So let's try it. It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I've got a little story you ought to know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. So make it one for my baby and one more for the road. I got the routine. Put another nickel in the machine. I'm feeling so bad. Won't you make the music easy and sad? I could tell you a lot, but you've got to be true to your code. Just make it one for my baby, another one for the road. Well, you'd never know it, but buddy, I'm a kind of poet, and I got a lot of things I need to say. And when I'm gloomy, won't you please listen to me until it's all talked away? Well, that's how it goes. Joe, you know you're getting anxious to close. And thanks for the cheer. I hope you didn't mind my bending your ear. But this torch that I found has got to be drowned, or it soon will explode. So make it one for my baby, another one for the road. That long, so very, very long, so long, long road. Goodbye, Joe. Thank you, everybody. What's up next?
Larry, did I hear you say you had 12 children tuning in?
Well, there were a bunch of us. I can't remember how many there were. I just know I was the fourth oldest.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I was the special one. Mom always said, Terry, you're the special one.
I believe her.
Well, thank you very much.
I do.
I think you should do a song now.
I think so too.
I think people are probably in shock just having listened to me do Sinatra.
You know, we're just happy to be, I'm happy to be close to you, Terry. And close to you. Guillermo, I'm happy to be close to you too. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are here? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair and golden starlight in your eyes of blue. And that is why all the boys in town follow you all around, just like me. They long to be close to you. The day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair and golden starlight in your eyes of blue. And that is why all the boys in town follow you all around, just like me. They long to be close to you, just like me. They long to be close to you. We're so glad to be close to you. Well, this is as close as we can get, but we know that you're here and your spirits are close. And we want you to just, like us, share, subscribe, tell your friends. You know what? You can even tell people you don't like that well. You don't really have to like them to tell them about the good things that are going on here at Sound Waves and at the Hilton Head Island Symphony. Come on. Tell everybody, okay? Everybody. You know you're nobody until somebody loves you. That makes each and every one of you somebody, because we love you. We love you, Mario. We love you. We love you. I love you, Rick. I love you, Guillermo. I did, but you didn't know I could speak Spanish. Yes, Guillermo. Yes. You're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody cares. Ah, you may possess the world and all of its gold. Ah, but gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old. I said this world's gonna stay the same. You're never gonna change it. As sure as the sun shines above, you're nobody till somebody loves you. You better find yourself somebody to love. Woo. The sun's never gonna change. You're never gonna change it. As sure Oh, you're nobody till somebody loves you. Come on and find yourself somebody. You better find yourself somebody. Come on and find yourself somebody to love. Ooh. Oh, did you catch that? The sun's never going to change. Oh, thank you. Terry, we've missed you. Where have you been?
I just listened to your little concert there, and I thought that was really excellent. I'd like to say some introductions to my best Latino friend, Guillermo Brazon, who plays about 18 different instruments, teaches choirs, kids, is Mr. Music, is everything from classical to jazz to you name it. And you can tell just by listening.
Thank you, my friend.
You are wonderful. And I'd also like to say thank you to the best musical director in the room, Rick Radcliffe.
Is he the only one in the room?
Look at him
But
smile.
yes.
He's shy.
Oh,
No, he's
he
not
is.
really shy. You should hear him when he's in charge. Oh, my God.
We love you, Rick.
But we do love you, regardless. So
I don't care
And-
what they say about you, Rick. We love you.
I don't care either. Yeah, we're the only ones who talk about him. Anyway, Rick also does a lot of harmony and does a lot of solos and plays around town and accompanies just about every singer in the state of South Carolina. Well, okay. So what are we doing now? Oh, I want to say something very important before the show gets too far along. This show is sponsored by the dynamic duo, and I mean a dynamic duo of R. Vito Farsetti. R. Vito Farsetti, don't forget it. His name is Ron Farsetti, one of my best friends, and the amazing, and his wife, Dr. Sharon Webster, who has had an amazing career, and together they do more for Hilton Head and for the symphony and for other things that need help on Hilton Head than any couple I've ever met. They are amazing. That's it. I think I've made the point.
You made the point very well.
Ron and Sharon, thank you.
Why don't we do a Johnny Mercer tune, Rick? How about that? Would that be okay? Did he write this one? He sure did. Come rain or come shine. And I have the privilege of singing this as a duet with Mr. Terry Herron here.
I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you. Come rain or come shine.
High as a mountain, deep as a river, come rain or come shine.
I guess when you met me, it was just one of those things. Don't you ever dare to bet me,
Don't ever bet me,
'cause I'm gonna be true if you will let me. You're gonna love me,
you're gonna love me
like nobody's loved
like
me.
nobody's loved me.
Come rain or come shine,
Come rain or come shine.
we're gonna be happy together, unhappy together, and that's gonna be just fine.
Gonna be fine. Days may be cloudy or sunny. You know
We might be in, we might be out of the money, but I'm with you always. I'm with you rain or
Johnny. You know, he's
Johnny
my
Mercer.
brother from another mother. That's what he is. And you know, I live and I was born and raised in Savannah, and so was Johnny Mercer.
What a coincidence.
I know.
How many songs did Johnny write?
Oh, just a few, like over 1,500.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, just a few.
A lot of those were big hits.
They were huge hits.
Oh my God.
They were huge.
So, give me a second here. I'm going to get my little stool, and I'm going to sing my favorite Sinatra song of all times. He didn't want to sing it when it was first given to him. He didn't think it was appropriate, or, you know, it didn't really suit him or fit him, or somehow have some meaning. But after about a year, he finally decided to do it, and lucky for all of us, he did. Let me find it here. When I was 17, ooh, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for small town girls and soft summer nights. We'd hide from the lights on the village green when I was 17. When I was 21, ooh, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for blue-blooded girls who lived up the stairs with all that perfumed hair, and it came undone when I was 21. When I was 35, oh, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for city girls of independent means. We'd ride in limousines, and their chauffeurs would drive. When I was 35, and now the days grow short. I'm in the autumn of the year, and now I think of my life as vintage wine from fine old kegs, from the brim to the dregs, and it poured sweet and clear. It was a very good year. Hey, Mary Jo. It was a mess of good years. Thank you again. Thank you again. That's, you know what, if anybody's over 50 or 60, you can all kind of relate to that. Somehow, if you think back through your life, you can kind of relate to something in that song that at least brings you a memory, brings you a smile, and brings you, starts you to thinking about where you've been, what you've been doing all these years, and here we are, singing. Where are we at now? Oh, this is about the sexiest song I've ever heard, and I hope I can do it justice. Billy Paul did this, right, Rick?
Yep, yeah, John, Billy Paul.
Billy Paul.
Yeah, Billy Paul.
Let me bring it up here so I don't leave you behind or get ahead of you.
Watch me for the
Me and Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. We meet every day at the same cafe, 6:30, and no one knows she'll be there. Holding hands, making all kinds of plans, while the jukebox plays our favorite songs. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. And we both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. We gotta be extra careful that we don't get our hopes up too high, 'cause she's got her own obligations, and so do I. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. And we both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. Well, it's time for us to believing, and it hurts so much inside. And now she'll go her way, then I gotta go mine. But tomorrow we'll meet at the same place, the same time. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, oh, Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. but it's much too strong.
Going on.
Meet every day at the same cafe. But we both know that it's wrong.
Going on.
And we gotta be extra careful.
Thing going on.
Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. Thank you. I gotta tell you, I love singing that song. I just love singing that song. Was that okay?
I just think you're one of the bravest men I know to have your wife here and you're talking about your affair.
I know. I think she's used to it after
Oh,
me
really?
singing for all these years.
Many of you know that Terry's wife has a lovely name of Mary Jo, so he was going to rewrite the song and say me and Mary Jo.
Me and Mary Jo.
Yeah.
Don't you know, don't you know?
They've had a thing going on, 12 kids.
Have you heard about Mary
12
Jo?
That's what we like.
I better let this go.
You better let it go. One thing we're not going to let it go. Like the page, Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra. Subscribe. Why not? It's not one or the other. Do both. Do both. Show a little love for the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra.
So, is this you now?
It's me now.
I'm getting out of here.
Don't go too far. Don't go too far, Terry. Life is better with you here. Oh. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another mountain. No, we don't. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. Oh, listen, Lord, if you wanna know what the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, baby, it's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, 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 not just for some, but for everyone. And you know, I think about love, and when people say they love you, and the beautiful thing about love, if you really get love, love is something that you love someone in spite of, not because of. Love is something that is not contingent upon what a person can do for you, not even what they have done. It's simply a choice. I choose to love you. You might not like a person. That's okay. You don't have to like them, but guess what? We do have to love one another. And we don't have to be the same to love one another, do we, Terry? We do not have to be the same. And that's the beautiful thing about people connecting and really getting it with love. I love you in spite of. I love you just because. That's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, it's the only thing that there's just too little love, just too little love. The world needs everyone. Love everyone. You don't have to agree with them either. You just love them. And don't get angry because they don't agree with you, huh? Right? Wow. Right? That's correct.
You are amazing. You're a messenger.
This is an amazing time we're in, even though it looks a little funny. You know, sometimes gifts come and that are strangely wrapped. And I think at this time that we're all going through together, and we're all in this together, it is a strangely wrapped gift, but a gift nonetheless. So we just have to unwrap it carefully.
Well stated.
Yeah.
So now I think we should go on a trip. I'm kind of hungry for Italian food. And whenever I get hungry for Italian food, I just have this compulsion to want to sing something in Italian. I don't speak Italian, I don't sing in Italian, but I love Dean Martin. So I'm going to pay homage to Dean Martin, and I want to dedicate this to Mario Incarvaya, who is the director, producer, executive producer, and head executive producer of this production at Soundwaves. And then there's a bunch of other guys that help him out. So, but the reason I'm dedicating this to Mario is he's very, very Siciliano. So that's all I'm going to say.
Here we go. A boy came back to Napoli because he missed the scenery, the native dancers and the charming songs. But wait a minute, something's wrong. 'Cause now it's hey mambo, mambo Italiano, hey mambo, mambo Italiano, go go Joe, you mixed up Siciliano. All you Calabrese do the mambo like a crazy. Hey mambo, don't want to tarantella, hey mambo. No more mozzarella, hey mambo Siciliano. All you Calabrese do the mambo like a crazy. And hey mambo, you don't want to tarantella, but take some advice, paisano, learn how to mambo. If you're gonna be a square, you're never gonna go nowhere. Hey mambo, mambo Italiano, hey mambo, mambo Italiano, go go Joe.
shake it like a Giovanni. Hello, quesadilla, you get happy in the pizza when you mambo Italiano. You don't have to go to school. Just make a little beef flambino. It's like a vino. Kid, you're good looking, but you don't know what's a cooking till. Hey, mambo, mambo Italiano. Hey, mambo, mambo Italiano. Go, go, Joe, you mixed up Siciliano. Hello, quesadilla, you get happy with the pizza when you mambo Italiano. You don't have to go to school. Just make a little beef flambino. It's like a vino. Kid, you're good looking, but you don't know what's a cooking till. Hey, mambo, mambo Italiano. Hey, mambo, mambo Italiano. Go, go, Joe, you mixed up Siciliano. Hello, quesadilla, you get happy with the pizza when you mambo Italiano. Now, that was just a diversion. That wasn't real music. And don't try that at home. Don't try. You can tell how difficult that was. But we had fun, didn't we?
That was so much fun.
Where you think
so
people are laughing out there? I hope so.
Probably because they're looking at this big old Crayola silver crayon.
Was it? It was a side of us that we kind of wanted to show people.
Yes.
Yeah.
That we're not afraid. We're not afraid to show our true colors.
That's right. And to sing a song for an Italian Sicilian boy.
That is so true.
Who was really surprised when we sang it.
He was.
Yeah.
You know, and
very surprised.
He was very surprised, and you know what else? He's surprised how many likes we're getting and how many people are subscribing
oh my
as
gosh.
we're on this.
People
it's
are
amazing.
coming into the system like by the thousands.
And I mean, I can see
It's
him
amazing.
smiling wider.
Yeah. I
really can.
Why is he playing those notes?
Because he's trying to cue us in.
What are we doing?
Yes. The house that we live in.
Oh, well, I'll have to talk about this for a minute.
Yes. Please.
So, because I don't talk very often, so I'm going to talk about this. The guys in the sound booth are making, yeah, he doesn't talk much. So, okay, we get the message, guys. Anyway, so how do I find it?
Well, while you're finding it, I have to tell you that this song, I saw this song sung one time by Patti LaBelle to Frank Sinatra on his 80th birthday. Patti LaBelle.
This song is from the 40s, 1946, during World War II. A lot of things were going on in World War II besides the war. There was a lot of racism and other things going on all over the world. But this song was written by a guy named, I have to say it right, Abel Meeropol. He wrote the lyrics, and Earl Robinson wrote the music. They were both very liberal. They were both kind of haunted by the government, the U.S. government. That was the McCarthy era, so I won't get into all that, but that was during the McCarthy era. And they were pretty much haunted and hunted and picked on most of their adult life for their liberal stance on lots of things. But Abel wrote this song, and it's a sweet song. It's about America, but it's a song that he wrote to say, this is what I think America should be and could be. Not what it was necessarily, but what it could be. So Sinatra, he wrote it for Sinatra, and Sinatra loved it. And also did a lot of things, as you know, in his lifetime for racial equality and tolerance and all those good things. So let's see what happens. What is America to me? A name, a map, or a flag I see. A certain word, democracy. What is America to me? The house I live in, a plot of earth, a street, the grocer and the butcher, and the people that I meet, the children in the playgrounds, the places that I see, all races and religions, that's America to me. The place I work in, the worker by my side, the little town or city where my people lived and died, the howdy and the handshake, the air of feeling free, and the right to speak my mind out, that's America to me. The things I see about me, the big things and the small, the little corner newsstand and a house a mile tall, the wedding in the churchyard, the laughter and the tears, the dream that's been a-growing for 400 years. The town I live in, the street, the house, the room, the pavement of the city, or a garden all in bloom, the church, the school, the clubhouse, and the million lights I see, but especially the people. That's America to me.
I like that song a lot, and you do it well.
Thank you, Abel Mirapol.
You know, it's funny how it takes all of us to make this world a better place, and each one of us plays a pivotal role in everything. However small you think your role is, it's an important role. We need each other. We need each other. This next song, is this At Last? I have to tell you a story about this song. This song is the favorite wedding song, except one person wanted me to sing it, and they rewrote it when they got divorced. And I can tell you, I won't sing that version. But this song, one time, I was in the audience, and Harry Connick Jr. was playing. And then I just got up, and I waved a CD, and he looked at me, and then he said, "Is that for me?" And I said, "Yes." He looked at it and said, "Can she sing?" They said, "Yes." And so I sang this with Harry Connick Jr. when he called me on stage. And the paper wrote a story that said, "When Harry met Kim instead of Sally." And that was, and so some people have called me that Harry Connick Jr. At Last girl, but tonight it is the Hilton Head Orchestra girl, because you're gonna like and you're going to subscribe for the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra. Yeah. At last, we're going to get a ton of likes and a ton of subscriptions. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Oh yeah, yeah. At last, the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You smile and you smile. Oh, and then a spell was cast, and here we are. Oh, we're in heaven, for you are mine at last. I found a tree that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I've never known. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And you smile, and you smile. Oh, then a spell was cast, and here we are. Oh, we're in heaven. For you are mine at last. Woo. Thank you very much.
That was one grade up above amazing. Thank you very much. Hey, we're getting ready to say goodbye. We're going to, I'd like to say a couple of thank yous before we do our last song. Before we do our last song, I'm going to ask you to sing your last song, which was down here somewhere. Something completely different. And then after that, we'll go into our finale song.
Guess what?
Yeah.
We have so many likes and so many subscribers
Yes.
for the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra. It's just amazing. I feel like the Jerry Lewis Telethon. They're just coming in.
The phone calls, the phones have been ringing
I don't get
like
it, Mario.
crazy.
What is it? What is it?
Yeah, they have 30 phones here, and they're all ringing at
They're
the same
just
time.
ringing.
We have a whole wall of people that are just answering the phones
Yeah.
and accepting money.
love it. I love it.
And congratulations for the work
Yeah.
that you and I have done, and the four of us have done this amazing show. So you can understand why so many people are calling.
Totally understand.
But
I
I'd like to
totally-
say thank you to the group here tonight, the guys in the booth, Bill Gwynn, Carlton Pitts, the technical directors. I'd like to say thank you to our producer, Mario Incavaya, and the Sicilian guy. And then I'd also like to say very special thanks to somebody who gives so much to the symphony and to Soundwaves, Joe Chappelle, our director. He's the one who gives cues. Thank you, Joe, wherever you are. And so before you sing your last song, I'm going to say, hello, Maggie, if you're listening. I'm thinking about you. And just want you to know, my sister Maggie is in Hawaii, and she's a professional singer all of her life since she left home at 16 or 17 like that. And she's very successful out there. And so I just wanted to say hi to her. She's quite a musician. Maggie Herron, Herron. And I wanted to say one more time, Ron and Sharon, for your tremendous support for tonight, for making this possible, to the Soundwaves, to the Hilton Head Island Symphony Orchestra. And I wanted to just make a remark. You know, Hilton Head is known for its water, its beaches, its tennis, its golf, its history, its all of its treasures. But the really important treasures are the quality of life, organizations like the Hilton Head Symphony and the Jazz Corner and the Hilton Head Chorus, and all of those things that make us a big town in a little town, and that's why millions of people come here. So way to go, Hilton Head, way to go, Symphony, and way to go to all the music sources on the island. I'll let you go.
Yes. Like us, subscribe. We're going to say a little prayer for you. The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. While combing my hair out and wondering what dress to wear now, I say a little prayer for you. Forever, forever, you stay in my heart, and I will love you forever, forever. That's how it must be, that without you, together, together, we never will part. Or how I love you would only be heartbreak for me. I run for the Bastille while riding, I think of a steal. I'd say a little prayer for you. At work, I just take time, and all through my coffee break now, I say a little prayer for you. Forever, forever, that's all in my heart, and I will love you forever, forever. We never will part. Oh, how I love you. Together, together, that's how it must be. To live without you would only mean heartbreak for me. Oh, I know many of you out there know what it's like to be so in love. You see this girl's in love with you. Yes, I'm in love. Who looks at you the way I do? Tell me now, is it so? Don't let me be the last to know. My hand shaking. Don't let my heart keep breaking, 'cause I heard some talk. They say you think I'm fine. Yes, I'm in love. And what I'd give to make you mine. Tell me now, is it so? Don't let me be the last to know. My hands are shaking. Don't let my heart keep breaking, 'cause I need your love. I want your love. When you're in love with this guy. If not, I'll just die. Tell me now, is it so? Don't let me be the last to know. My hands are shaking. Don't let my heart keep breaking, 'cause I need your love. I want your love. Say you're in love with this guy. If not, I'll just die. I'll just die. Thank you. Thank you.
We're going to take this out with a little James Taylor, How Sweet It Is, and I know all of you out there know it, so join in with us.
And how sweet it is, all these likes that we're getting and the subscribers. It is really sweet for the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra. These likes are so sweet, Jerry.
How sweet it is to be loved by you.
I like it.
Come on
I
in
like
here.
it. I like it.
How sweet it is to be loved by you.
You ready now? You ready?
I needed the shelter of someone's arms. Ooh, baby, there you were. Needed someone to understand my ups and downs. Baby, there you were. With sweet love and devotion, sweetly touching my emotion. I want to stop just to thank you, baby. I just want to stop, honey, just to thank you, baby. Oh yeah, how sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you.
Why don't you go now?
Close my eyes at night, wondering what would I do without you in my life.
I know how you feel.
Everything such a bore. All the things I've done seems I've done before. You brighten up for me all of my days, 'cause you're sweet, so many ways I wanna stop and thank you, baby. I just wanna stop and thank you, baby.
Nothing to it.
Hey now, how sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you.
Go, Guillermo. This guy is hot.
You were better to me than I was to myself.
Me, there is you, and there ain't nobody else. I wanna stop to thank you, baby. I just wanna stop to thank you, baby. Oh, Kim, how sweet it is to be loved by you. I can feel it, I can feel it. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Just like a little jelly in a donut.
Oh, yeah.
How sweet it is to be loved by you. Like those sprinkles on my pancakes.
Oh, yeah. Krispy Kreme.
How sweet it is to be loved by you.
But the sweetest thing, Terry, is how we can treat each other better.
Oh, of
and I
course,
love
of course.
it.
How sweet it is to be loved by you. I'm thinking of 16 marshmallows and they're all mine.
And share them with someone.
How sweet it is to be loved.
Oh, this
I'm
one,
not
Terry.
sharing with anybody.
I think we should call someone that we haven't talked in a long time. Yeah.
How sweet it is to be loved by you.
And forgive somebody if you're angry at somebody right now. But right now, as soon as you like and subscribe to the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra, you call somebody that you're upset with or that you haven't forgiven and forgive them. Even if you were right, just say, hey, I love you, I forgive you, okay? All right.
We love you. Goodbye.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you.
Hey, and we